Right, exciting, because I'm joined in studio by a live guest in the shape of Elro.
Hello, how you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks.
Oh,
Great
cool.
to be here.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's nice to have you. Because I feel like we've been like Twitter buddies for a while.
We've been Twitter friends for ages, but we're real friends now. It's great.
It is. Okay, right. For people who aren't your real friend, can you tell us a bit about Elro?
I kind of talk in time with music, and then hopefully people like it, basically.
It's like you kind of became sort of internet famous, and then you were found by Mike Skinner.
Yeah,
and
that
now
was
he's like relaunching a record label.
Yeah, it was amazing. That, like, the first time I got in touch, well, Skinner got in touch was like, I did an SBTV.
Yeah.
Shouts to Jamal, as always. And like 3 days after that, Skinner was in contact, like saying, "Do you want to be on the mixtape?" So it was kind of like, yeah, I do. To be honest, like one of the guys I'd always loved to work with. So it was amazing. It happened so quick. But
Mike Skinner from the streets.
yeah, I know.
Pretty intense when you're like living in Chepstow.
Well,
you know,
I didn't even have
out.
like any songs done. I had my SB, just like a freestyle, and then suddenly it was like, right, make music. So
Right, we're going to come back to SBTV and we're going to come back to freestyling. But for now, I'm going to play your new single. Tell us, it's featuring Mike Skinner, isn't it?
yeah, it's Mike Skinner produced it. His new band called the DOT with Rob Harvey on the vocals.
Music.
From the music, yeah. And yeah, it's called Bad News.
All right, I'm going to give it a spin then. Let's check it out. Elro, Bad News.
I've changed them, whether I want to admit it or not. I've been selfish and stopped what's mental is lots of people respect me for not giving a but not giving you time is what I've forgotten. Forgive me for now, and I swear that in time I'll design this me you require. I'm just being admired for these words that I rhyme. It's a weird when I'm lying. I'm engrossed in this me that I've made, but it's blatant. I'm hiding myself at this stage I've been placed on. Makes it hard to relax, but excuses lack what you want from my past. You think I'm weird and it breaks me inside. You decided you're best off leaving. I'm stuck here heaving, deep breathing. I could cut my own throat now.
Bring me bad news when the news is true. All the stuff that's not the way I thought I knew. When I saw you last, it was all the same. Couldn't tell me more than the name. Bring me bad news when the news is true. All the stuff that's not the way I thought I knew. I'm tired of guessing, I'm tired of stressing out. I'm tired of coming after you.
Say nothing, but it's clear to me that you're fearing me, cause I'm weird, but weird to me is not weird to you. I'll accept I'm strange, but the best must change. I'm just engaged, I'm tired of games, I'm not deranged, I'm just coming up with a new strategy to please you. Please hear me out, it's beyond a doubt. I desire your effects and affection. I'm aware that the problem's complex, and I wanna get to the best I can be, but the best I can be doesn't seem to fit the script, meaning I'm less than appealing. Sometimes you is a mess, and I've tested your patience. Blatant, selfish acts can detract from many mean well. With the ego's attached, I can change myself, not the past.
Bring me bad news when the news is true. All the stuff that's not the way I thought I knew. When I saw you last, it was all the same. Couldn't tell me more than the name. Bring me bad news when the news is true. All the stuff that's not the way I thought I knew. I'm tired of guessing, I'm tired of stressing out. I'm tired of coming after you.
Maybe I'm not the same as I was, but the pain is because I'm a stranger with lots of complaints. As I'm aging, I've lost what has made me and cost me the thing that I trusted to stay with me. Hastily, selfishly acting distracted, I've paid for these actions that maybe you've actually saved me from what I was destined to be. But I've tested you deeply and failed to agree with you. Part with you peacefully.
Bring me bad news when the news is true. All the stuff that's not the way I thought I knew. When I saw you last, it was all the same. Couldn't tell me more than the name. Bring me bad news when the news is true. All the stuff that's not the way I thought I knew. I'm tired of guessing, I'm tired of stressing out. I'm tired of coming after you. Bring me bad news when the news is true. All the stuff that's not the way I thought I knew. When I saw you last, it was all the same. Couldn't tell me more than the name. Bring me bad news when the news is true. All the stuff that's not the way I thought I knew. I'm tired of guessing, I'm tired of stressing out. I'm tired of coming after you.
Elro, featuring the DOT. Bad News. Having a little dance now, aren't you? Yeah.
Radio,
Sorry, I
aren't
just
you?
didn't put your mic up there.
That's all right. I said you've got to when your own songs on the radio, you know.
I was having a little dance.
Have a little jig.
Yeah. Especially since there's like no webcams or anything, so people don't know that we're doing
Yes.
it. And then I told them all. I spoiled it. Sorry. You are from Chepstow.
I am, yeah. Just
It's
down
not
the
really
road.
like a city. Well, not a city at all.
It's not
is
a city.
it?
No, it's not a city.
a town known for its musical output.
No, it's not. But we got a couple of people there who are doing their thing, to be fair. My mate Greg Taylor's making music as well, so shout outs to him.
All right.
He's doing well.
So how did you get the hookups then? Because obviously you had a video on SBTV,
Yeah.
which people who don't know is kind of like a sort of channel on YouTube and
Yeah.
music website, a kind of youth.
Yeah, youth broadcaster.
Broadcaster,
basically, yeah.
but it's massive.
Yeah.
And like, especially, I interviewed Dot Rotten
Oh,
earlier
yeah,
this
yeah.
week, and like, you know, like if you want to know anything about any artist making kind of like grime, any MCs, anything like that, it's just you just go to that website.
SB's
It's
the
just
one.
there.
It's just got pretty much everyone.
How
there,
did you
so.
How did you meet up with Jamal? And like,
Well, originally I sent them a video, a freestyle I did called "A Letter to Boris Johnson," which was a freestyle from the point of view of an angry gangster rapper who was getting annoyed by having to pay drive-by fees every time he was doing it. And then the response from Boris Johnson, next thing you know, like that had loads of hits overnight, and I was like, what's going on here? They'd featured it,
Yeah.
and then Jamal was like, yeah, we want you to do a warm-up. So that was it, basically. Just
yeah.
went to Acton, Morrison's car park,
Oh my god.
the lovely place, yeah. That's where you'll see me on my warm-up. And we did it, yeah.
Pretty exciting. And then from that, everything seems to have kind of snowballed.
Yeah, it
for
did.
you.
Well, I was worried before it went. I was like, this is either going to go one of two ways. Either people are going to get it and like it, or they're just going to be like, nah, bro, get me, this guy still. But luckily, it had a positive outcome, so...
Because whenever I talk to people like yourself who are MCs, I can't help but feel incredibly Indian, like I don't really know what I'm talking about. I'll be honest, I'm one of the least fly people you'll ever meet.
Well, I'll give you a battle for that, I think.
Do you, yeah, because
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like, I was like, oh, Elro's coming into the studio. He's probably gonna be like really cool and bling and stuff. And then you came
Oh,
in. And,
I'm really cool, man. I'm really cool.
I was
Come
like, oh,
on.
he's actually really nice. I don't feel so awkward anymore. It's cool. Are you a bit worried about that though? When people like, because you know, when you do think of those other sort of like, you think of like grime
Nah.
MCs and stuff, and it's
To
like,
be honest, it's nice because I've got freedom, because I've kind of do it a bit differently. It allows me, people don't expect certain stereotypes and stuff anymore, so it just gives me a nice wide thing to play with, basically. So it's all right.
So is it true that Mike Skinner is relaunching his record label?
He is, yeah. That's bad news.
deal.
That he just, yeah, it was crazy, like. So just buzzing with it. We got a party actually on Thursday.
Okay.
The Beats launch party
Is
in
it
London.
open to general public?
I don't know yet. So
All right, okay.
there'll be,
Maybe we won't give it away then.
If people check out my Twitter,
Yeah, you are quite prolific on Twitter.
yeah, I like a laugh on Twitter. I do like a laugh at Elro Raps. Cheeky. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that.
Well, you did it.
It's
so
done,
It's
innit?
done
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
We'll deal with the consequences.
I always worry that I'm going to get in trouble for saying things on. It's dangerous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have you caused any beefs?
Any beefs?
Any beefs?
There's always a couple of idiots, like, obviously, but they're just funny, to be honest. I can't be bothered. Like, I don't mind, like, having a little bit of fun with them, but I'm not going to go and clash them and ting, because it's just... I've got better things to do. Like, I'd rather write a song than write some waste throwaway bars about some guy's mum. Like,
Yeah.
it's just boring.
Rather watch EastEnders.
Yeah, well, no, but anything but.
You are going to do a freestyle
I
for us
certainly
now.
am, yeah.
Now, see, I thought that freestyle was like in 8 Mile, you know?
Yeah.
When you're kind of like against your rap enemy and you're like throwing down lyrics and you're going off scripts and you're making up in your head. And I always thought, like, when you like watch stuff like the F-64s and stuff
Yeah.
on SBTV, I was like, oh my god, like,
Nah.
and when you do like
If I could
Fire in
come
the
up with
Booths
like
and
25 puns on the spot, I'd be absolutely buzzing.
stuff, I was like, man, MCs are so talented. Like,
I thought that for ages. Now I looked into it, I was like, oh.
so tell
That's all right.
us what is the actual definition of a freestyle?
Well, the UK definition is just putting some bars that you've done over a new beat, so it's just something fresh. So they can be written, but over a new beat, freestyle. Whereas American freestyle is off the top of the head, which is much harder.
Yeah, that's
I can only
crazy.
do it when I'm drunk.
Can you do it?
I can do it because I'm drunk. I
dangerous,
think it's
though.
good, but it's not in reality. But because I'm drunk, I'm like, yeah, this is well
I
good.
was going to say, just give it a go now, and then I was like, no, we're on the radio,
Yeah,
and
bad
swear
things.
words.
Mm.
Yeah,
And
they don't
they
mix
usually
well.
tend to go in that direction when I freestyle.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. We'll stop that. Let's get you to do your actual freestyle. How about
Cool.
that?
Sounds good.
Who did the beat for this?
guy called Mr.Wadz.
Okay.
So shouts to him if he's listening. He makes sick hip hop beats.
All right, here we go. Has it got a name?
Nah, this is just a freestyle. This
All
one.
right, I'm going in on it.
Cool. Shouts to Ethan Wilson, mine. Dan White, Derulo as ever. Drizzy Jake. All the chaps don't mind them. They say I'm cocky with my lyrics and bars. They try and mimic but can't, cause I'm a middle class apart. The kid will start to pass the buck to me. Out of luck, you see, so tall that I duck to sea. Duck to sea or lake, lake's the commoners. Can't bake an omelette, waste cakes are baked. Eggs fried for commoners, legs tied and wobbling. Horribly cooped, borrowing limelight from a divine time-keeping device, which in hindsight said the time was right to hedge bets on a wise one. And so I bet on the bush and got 12.55, that's 5 to 1. I chased birds till they started to chase me. Could be cause I'm seedy, they wanna feed on me. Some of them are just giving me peas and now they're queuing, or they mad or just seen me on SB. I'm in the forest and there's bears with me. So bear with me as I bear with the bears with me. People got thoughts on my hair that they share with me. It's fair with me, but it's rare that I care if we make our energy sour, so pair with me. They care about what I wear and they stare at me, they glare at me. I'm aware that I need to beware that life's set up like a stair. Say a prayer for me, not to God though. God knows what he's doing, he's ruined too many lives, too many people pursuing. I'd sue him if he existed, I'll risk it. But I'm a neutral like Swiss. The underlying decision is that he's lying, he's trying, but he's denying that people are dying, he's spying. And while they're crying, he's misapplying, complying with them. Time to turn back time, I'm implying. Time to rethink. We think that you got it wrong up to now. We won't trust or allow how you try and justify why we shouldn't uprise and defy you. Answer that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like that?
That's sick.
Thank you, yeah.
Can you send me the MP3 of that?
Absolutely.
I'm going to put it on my album.
Yeah, Elro!
Thanks for having me.
Oh, it was awesome, man.